This was me 3 years ago after a 48-hour fast.
How I feel right now is just incredible. I felt so focused and I wanted to talk to people at the gym. I saw the gym differently. I was noticing things that I haven't noticed. I'm just starting to notice things that I've never noticed before in my house because of how heightened my senses are from just being absolutely empty for 2 days.
Since then, I have not gone without food for more than 16 hours. I recently wasn't feeling optimal, so I decided to take on a 24-hour fast to see if I would reap the same benefits as that 2-day fast a few years back. This is my experience through the fast.
As you can see, if I try to flex my abs right now, they're kind of like bloated abs. I'm trying to recreate the lighting as best as possible here, but yeah, as you can see, all the bloating that I had before is pretty much gone. Alright, so we're officially about 2.5 hours into the fast. I didn't get to film right at the start, and I didn't get to film the last thing that I ate, which is nothing really that good because I didn't plan on doing this fast today. Actually, I was on the fence about it, but I was just like, you know what, I'm really bloated today. I don't feel optimal digestion-wise and just overall well-being, so I decided to, do this today. So 7 p.m. is the last time I ate. I had chips and salsa. Yeah, really, really bad last meal. You probably shouldn't do that if you're planning on fasting, but the meal before that was a few hours before, and it was an actual meal. It was a smoothie bowl, so that's better. So I'm hoping the chips and salsa doesn't do any damage. But yeah, we're gonna do the initial appearance of me right now. I'm gonna set this down. I'm gonna show you what I look like so we can compare it to what I look like after 24 hours. And I don't know, maybe I'll do more than 24 hours. We'll see, but probably not. All right, so this is me at the 0 hour mark. Actually, it's a couple hours, like I said. A couple hours in, as you can see, if I try to flex my abs right now, they're kind of like bloated abs. Definitely looking a little bulkier these days, which is awesome. But yeah, definitely want to do this 24-hour fast for more reasons than just that. So yeah, this is what I'm looking like. The back, the side, the front, and yeah, we'll see what I look like in 24 hours, but I'm going to take you through the whole process of this. Two things I'm really excited about during this 24-hour fast. The first thing is that I can just solely focus on my work, which means I'll be able to get more work done tomorrow, and also I'm gonna do a bit of work tonight. And the second thing is that I won't have to do any dishes for a day pretty much until 7 o'clock tomorrow, which is awesome because I'm just always cooking and doing dishes because I have to eat a lot because of my bodybuilding. So it's gonna be nice to take a whole day off of that. Now with that all out of the way, I'm excited for this. I'm going to start doing some typing because I am writing a book right now. We're gonna write that a little bit. I've been writing a little bit of the book every single night. So let's do that, and then I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. All right, it is now 10 a.m. I ended up waking up a little bit early this morning because I honestly don't know. My body kind of just woke me up early this morning, and that's probably due to the fact that I didn't really eat much last night at all. And after 7 p.m., I didn't eat at all, which is unusual for me. So I think I slept a little bit better, but I got less sleep. So the quality of my sleep was probably a bit better. So yeah, I got up early, I rolled myself out, I did my meditation and journaling that I do. Meditation went really, really well, by the way. Overall, I'm feeling a bit tired for sure. I went to the bathroom as well, which was surprising this morning. But I'm hoping once I wake up a little bit more and get into my work right now, which I'm about to, that I start feeling a little bit better. We got about 9 hours left in the fast, which is not a long time at all. So yeah, I'm excited to get that meal in at 7 p.m. But for right now, all we got to do for the day is just do some work. If you guys wait until the end, you guys will see that the benefits don't really come until after the fast. Alright, I just took a quick half-an-hour nap amidst the editing I'm doing over there. Definitely starting to feel a little bit better. I'm probably going to take a nice cold shower, but I am starting to get starving, and all I can think about is food, and guess what doesn't help? the thing that I am editing right now. So it might have been a little bit of a bad idea to do my 24-hour fast on the same day that I'm editing Brian Turner's next full day of eating video. Look at that seitan, po' boy, something hoagie type of sandwich. Oh my god. All I can think about is the massive meal that I'm going to make at the end of this fast tonight. And the last thing I need to do before I start editing again is sending out this personal development newsletter, and it is out there. Nice. If you're watching this video, it's likely that you're into developing yourself into a better person. So if you are into that, I'm actually in the middle of writing a book, and I am releasing a small chapter snippet from each chapter of this book completely for free in my personal development newsletter every single week. So I send this out once a week. So if you're interested in getting free snippets from my book before the whole like 200-page book comes out, then you can click the first link in the description of this video. All I do is send out one newsletter a week, and this will really help you to develop yourself more. So yeah, go to the link in the description. And by the way, the book is called The Middle Way: How to Strategically Use Laziness to Enhance Your Creative Power. So it touches on a lot of topics about creativity, becoming a better person, more confident, less stress, less worrying. It covers all of that in this book. So I'm gonna get back to this editing and chug as much water as I possibly can to keep my belly as full as it possibly can be without eating food. And then I'll update you guys on the next important thing that I'm doing. All right, there's officially 1 hour left until I can eat, which is amazing. So I'm gonna start preparing the food that I plan on eating to break my fast. And I just want to show that to you guys because, you know, this is a vegan fitness channel as well. And I want to show you the vegan food that I'm eating to break this fast. So just to confirm there, as you can see, I hope you can see that it says 6:01. But my senses definitely do feel a bit heightened. The last time I did my 2-day fast, my senses were heightened the day after. So I'm assuming that's going to kick in more tomorrow. And I just got a ton of work done today because I didn't have to focus on food. So it was super dope. So let's get into what I'm baking. So what I'm going to be baking to have with my meal, which is going to be sort of like a burrito bowl, are some potatoes. I'm just going to have a couple white potatoes and a couple sweet potatoes. My body has just been yelling at me to get some type of starchy carb source into it. So I really am fiending some potatoes right now. So we're going to cook them, we're going to bake them, and we'll have plenty to chow down on for leftovers another day, probably tomorrow. Wait till you see how I season these bad boys. Holy hell, that took a while. All right, let's get the baking sheet out. All right, we got the aluminum foil down with the baking sheet. This is a hype amount of potatoes. So here's what we finna do. We're gonna use some olive oil, pepper, onion powder, chili powder, paprika, nutritional yeast, wouldn't be a real vegan without it, garlic powder, and last but certainly not least, some iodized salt. So that's what they're looking like. I am so used to like licking the spices off my hands after I do this, so I tried to do that and realized I'm still fasting and like spit it out, which is pretty funny. But we're just waiting for the oven to heat up here. Then we're gonna throw this in, then I'm gonna show you the other thing that I'm having with this. All right, before we get into the actual meal, it's still baking over there, and there's like 20 minutes left before I can actually eat. So I'm just gonna show you the final physique after 24 hours. Let's see if there's a difference. I'm trying to recreate the lighting as best as possible here. But yeah, as you can see, all the bloating that I had before is pretty much gone. Gave my digestion system a nice little break. Because it was only 24 hours, no muscle lost. But I'm definitely ready to eat some carbs. All right, so back over in the kitchen, and as you can tell, these are cooked perfectly. The smells, oh my goodness, I'm ready to just bite into this. I'm not taking my first bite yet, though. I want to do that on camera. And what I have over here is just some brown rice and black beans. And what I'm about to do right now is mash up this half of an avocado and put in some salsa in there as well. I seasoned these black beans and brown rice with pretty much the same seasonings that I put onto this. So I'm gonna put this all together and we can finally take our first bite of food. Oh my God, I couldn't be more hyped right now. So we got our side of potatoes and then the whole mixture of rice, beans, avocado, salsa, seasonings. Let's take our first bite. Wow, that first bite of food after a fast is always just so crazy good. Like, I make this all the time, but this tastes exponentially better than when I usually make it. As for the potatoes, Yes! Oh, it feels good. Alright, now that's all for today. A lot of the benefits that I experienced from doing a 2-day fast came on the next day, so I'm probably going to update you guys tomorrow with how I'm feeling and my final thoughts on this whole experience. Alright, it's officially the day after the 24-hour fast, and we got a lot to talk about. I just showered, hit my first workout after the fast. Honestly, it was a great workout, and I'm feeling like the biggest I've ever felt, which is surprising to me. And I'm surprised that the workout went so well too, considering the day before I went just without eating anything pretty much. Now, as for if my senses are heightened like the 2-day fast that I did, because that experience was crazy, like the most in tune I've ever been with everything. Well, after I ate that first meal back that you guys saw yesterday, I went to walk over to my friend's house, and I remember walking outside and my senses were definitely heightened a little bit, but nothing close to the experience that I felt during that 2-day fast. And honestly, with today, like nothing's really felt different. I don't have like higher energy levels or anything. So it seems like in order to get like the really crazy effects from fasting, you need to go more than 24 hours. So why would you do a 24-hour fast? Well, there's a lot of good reasons. I wanted to give my digestive system a break. I think I covered that at the start of this video. It was definitely a good task of self-discipline to not eat for 24 hours, something that we are all so accustomed to doing and feel like we have plenty of. It was nice to get rid of that entire experience for a little bit. Also, there have been studies showing that it increases your human growth hormone, it boosts your immune system. So if you do this regularly, you'll probably see the effects more than if you just did this like once in a blue moon. And while I was on the fast, I honestly just felt really good. I felt really zoned in. I got a ton of work done, and I don't regret it at all, despite not getting all of those crazy benefits that I got from the 2-day fast, which you can check out that video after this video, of course. But if you did enjoy this video, then leave a like for me and comment down below if you're gonna try this, because I'd love to see you guys who have never experienced fasting before give it a shot, because there are a lot of benefits with it. Do some reading up. I'll probably leave like an article in the description on all of the benefits. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see you soon.